I know you shared a little more about you shared a little at the beginning about seeing ghosts, but like now, do you see anything? If it's okay to ask you something.
Yeah, of course. Actually, last week, um, I was coming out of the bathroom and there was a figure peeking at me from the dining room, and I told Judy, I was like, "Oh, I think I saw the figure that you constantly see," and then we described it to each other, and it was like matched, right? So, I
Oh,
mean, it's like all these towns, it's like all these buildings are sold and all that stuff. It's like
mhm.
obviously there's gotta be something going on. And that night, man, after seeing that figure, it was like I had the wildest freaking dreams too. After I went back to bed, it was just like,
Yeah.
yeah. But this is our second apartment in Pittsburgh, and the first one, it was like another. Especially with my wife, she was experiencing a lot there, where a figure actually literally stood next to the bed and like grabbed her hand, like, and even like gave her a name, right? And we
What?
couldn't, I can't remember the name right now, but we looked up the last name to see if there's a history of that name in Pittsburgh. And sure enough, there was like a group of migrants from Africa with that last name that came into Pittsburgh. It was like a couple of families. It was wild. So one day I was like, from that apartment, one day I was like, walking home, and then I was looking at the apartment, and then it's like one of those Pittsburgh apartments with a lot of stairs to go up to go into your building. The
Yeah.
stairs lead right into a crosswalk that run right down the hill into the forest and like into a dead end and into the woods. And I was like, oh shit, this apartment's literally in a crosswalk. Like, it was wild. Yeah,
What?
it was wild. Yeah.
Man, so I guess, yeah, I'm curious, like, what for you? I don't want to say like the function of ghosts or the purpose of ghosts, but I guess like from experience, like what has come, or if there has anything come of seeing ghosts or anything for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. My parents grew up talking to me about it all the time ever since I was tiny, and for them it was like more like they were looking more into like the purpose, message, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for me, at this point, it's like some are just there, some are more like there's a specific thing happening. Like when um, one time in Koreatown in LA, my wife had a dream that a little black boy, was like asking her to help him to go through the park, like a central park. And he was crying, and so she helped him through. Passed. Next morning, we get up in the morning. A young black man had been murdered next door
Oh my
overnight,
God.
around the same time that she was having that dream. So it was like she was literally like walking him through.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. So it's like different times, different things. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad I asked you about this. Wow. I felt like I didn't have anything valuable to, any input, but wow.
No, I mean, I think yeah. I mean, in a country like this, man, like just the layers and layers of people that have been
Yeah.
like murdered, like build a country on it. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.